Hey everybody, it's Sabby with Harmonious Abundance, back with another video. Alright, so today I just wanted to do a nice self-love, self-care video. So let me go ahead and jump right into it. Today's video is going to be 5 reasons it's important to be alone. Alright, so number 1, so you don't lose yourself. When you're constantly around a lot of people or one person, you start to adapt those people's characteristics or that person's characteristics. Now, in order for you to remain authentic and completely, original in yourself, you need to spend a lot of time with yourself. You need to actually spend enough time with yourself to where you're joking with yourself. You know what makes you laugh, whether or not it makes another person laugh or not. You don't have to worry about conforming to other people as far as in like what to talk about, what music to listen to, all that stuff sometimes can be inauthentic because you're hanging out with too many people and they're influencing you. So you want to be influenced by your own self, by your inner being, and you want to be in competition with your past self at all times so you can continue to level up. You know what I mean? So definitely, you don't want to lose yourself in the day to day of hanging out with other people. You want to have time for yourself and make sure that you know what you like and what you like to do. And that's the most important thing, is that you just want to make sure that you remember the things that you like to do and that you're giving yourself enough time to nurture your hobbies and nurture your goals and water those seeds so that they can grow and sprout a big tree, right? All right, moving on. Number 2, so you can focus on your goals. You want to be able to nurture your purpose. You want to be able to water your purpose, like I just said. You want to dive into your hobbies. Make sure that you're perfecting your craft. You're not going to have time to perfect your craft when you're always constantly hanging out on the block, on the scene, at parties here and there. And you're not going to be able to perfect your craft being around other people. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because as much as you want to take people on a journey with you, you're not going to be able to do that with everybody. Especially when you're hanging out with a big crowd. You definitely want to give yourself enough time to focus on your goals alone in a safe space. Because to be honest with you, your dwelling place, as long as your dwelling place is alone or with the Most High, especially if you're spiritual, when your dwelling place is, in your war room, you'll be able to manifest things greater. You're not going to have people's energies and hidden intentions blocking you your goals. Nobody's going to be there to influence you. You're going to be able to listen from within. So definitely, you want to make sure that you're nurturing your purpose and your hobbies by focusing on your goals alone sometime from time to time, right? That's very, very important for self-care and self-love. Speaking of self-love, number 3, for self-love and self-esteem. All right. Now, this is a very, very, very important one. Self-love heals you. It empowers you and it restores you. All right. You're going to be able to open up worlds within yourself. Not only that, but you'll be able to see the world around you in a whole nother way, in a whole nother light. All right. The key to mental, spiritual, and emotional health is self-love and self-care, self-reflection, right? Every aspect of your life thrives when you love who you are and accept yourself. It all begins with you. So if you're not accepting yourself and you're hanging out with other people, you're going to lose yourself even quicker, because the fact that you don't love yourself, you're looking for things in other people to love and to be like, when you should just be looking within, because being your true authentic self is what's going to help you elevate above everyone else, or elevate above what you used to be, above your past self. You always want to make sure that you're getting better and better within each year. You want to make sure that you're progressing in a certain way. You're not going to be able to progress if you're constantly around the same people 24/7. Now, don't get me wrong. The people that you're around may be inspiring. They may be goal driven, goal orientated, and all that stuff. And that's great. You need people like that around you, because if you don't have people who inspire you, if people in your circle do not inspire you, you're not in a circle, you're in a cage. I'm sure you guys probably heard that before. I don't remember who quoted that, but that's a famous quote. If you're not surrounded by people who inspire you to do better, then you're in a cage. But even those people will influence you a little bit too much. So sometimes you need to take the time, take their influence, take their tips, and take their, take their encouragement and use it for your good when you're alone. Take that and as fuel, so that when you're alone, you're ready to fire up that engine and get the creative juices flowing. All right? That was a good one. So number 4, moving on. Number 4, so you can love others properly. Now, I'm sure you guys hear this term a lot. How are you supposed to love somebody else when you don't love yourself? When you don't take the time alone to sit down and go through your emotions and figure out what you love and figure out what you really value and figure out what you want from anything in your life? How are you going to you can't just jump into something without meditating on it, sitting alone and thinking about it for a good amount of time, So if you're not able to love yourself, how are you going to be able to show somebody else the love and compassion that they need when you don't even love yourself? You have to be able to love yourself, because that's how you're going to manifest more love from outwards. All right. And that's the law of attraction for you. All right. Moving on. Last but not least, number 5, so you can connect with the Most High or meditate. All right. So if this goes for you, especially if you're spiritual, if you're a Christian, if you believe in God, take this time to dwell in His presence. Let the Holy Spirit guide you. Let the Spirit guide you. Let Source guide you into doing your hobby, into doing your next endeavor. Actually sit down and meditate and think in silence, or you can put a heartbeat sound on, or you can put a waterfall sound on, whatever you need to do. But just sit down and let the universe tell you your purpose. Let the universe water your purpose so that it may grow and be fruitful, right? Only the real will understand what I'm saying right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, those 5 things are very, very, very important. These are the reasons why it's important to be alone. I know that sometimes it's hard to be alone. Sometimes you get used to going out. You get used to the hype. You get used to it. But after a while, it's not good for you. Nothing is good for you when there's too much of it, okay? Now, if you like this video and you like more videos like this and you want more videos like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. And please subscribe. I don't know where I'm going to put the little bubble, but you can go ahead and click that bubble wherever I put it. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post another video. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and showing me love. I love you guys so much. Have a blessed day. Peace.